call this meeting for the city of San Juan at 5:30 p.m. May you rise for invocation. Mr. Guajardo, can you?
Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here together this evening. We ask for your wisdom to guide our commission as they govern and for direction in making decisions that are fair and just. Grant us unity and clear minds as we discuss what is best for our city and our citizens. In your name we pray.
Amen. Raise the flag for pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
On a proclamation recognizing the 36th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, and designating July 26, 2026 as the Americans with Disability Act Awareness Day. With us today, I think we have representatives of Vail, a nonprofit. George? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. So we at Vail, of course, are the nonprofit organization that is here located now in Alamo, where we were once in McAllen for over 20 years. Now we're here in Alamo to be a little closer to the Mid-Valley campus and everything like that. To help promote this ADA in the 1990s, of course, it was a major shift that, thank God, George W. Bush was able to sign into law, ADA, Americans with Disability Act. That way there's no more discrimination, no more, ugly acts, which is sad that it would literally have people with disabilities be towards the street side of the sidewalk, which is, a major improvement. Thank God, we're talking about 1990, that finally it got, improved and enacted into law. And because of that, we're here to celebrate that law. We're here to say that all these individuals that are born with disabilities, some individuals that happen to have obtained disabilities, as myself, after, in a major accident or anything like that, things happen, and it causes the necessity to recognize all the disability individuals as citizens, just as you and I. No better, no worse. So I'm here just to, of course, thank you for proclamating, that particular week, and of course recognizing ADA here in San Juan as well, because we love to, expand, of course, ADA throughout the nation. That has already been happening throughout the law, but of course within our communities, our local communities. PSJA is, of course, now that we're involved in the Alamo area, we'd like to get more involved, of course, now. Myself being part of a new transportation department development center as well. So we're trying to get with you guys as well to maybe introduce new routes for the community that would also include the disability community, that would maybe require a bus that is, of course, wheelchair accessible and things of that nature, okay? So we thank you very much for
Sure.
acknowledging us.
Well, thank
and with that, we
Thank
look
you for
forward
the-
to further communications with y'all and, further projects as well. Thank you so much.
This time I'll go ahead and read the proclamation for recognizing the 36th anniversary of Americans with Disabilities Act. Whereas the July 26, 1990, the Americans with Disabilities Act was signed into law establishing comprehensive civil rights protection that prohibited discrimination against individuals with disabilities and promote equal opportunity, full participation, independent living, economic self-sufficiency, and inclusion. And whereas July 26, 2026 marks the 36th anniversary of Americans with Disability Act, recognizing more than 3 decades of progress toward creating acceptable, equitable, and inclusive communities throughout the United States. And whereas the ADA has improved access to employment, public service, transportation, telecommunications, education, housing, business, and civic participation, benefiting millions of Americans while strengthening communities to greater accessibility and inclusion. And whereas the city of San Juan is committed to fostering an environment where all residents and visitors, including individuals with disability, are treated with dignity and respect and have access to municipal programs, services, facilities, employment opportunities, and public spaces. And whereas the city of San Juan recognizes advancing accessibility in the ongoing responsibility and encourages residents, businesses, organizations, public institutes to continue working to eliminate barriers, promote universal access, and ensure every person has the opportunity to participate fully in community life. Now therefore be resolved that I, Mario Garza, by the power vested in me as the mayor of the city of San Juan, along with Mayor Pro Tem Jesse Ramirez, Commissioner Mario Cantu, Commissioner Gilbert Garza, and Commissioner Marky Viegas, hereby proclaim July 26, 2026, American with Disabilities Act Awareness Day. Thank you so much for the great work, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your opportunity. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You wanna call them up here? There you go, sir. Yeah, you wanna just hold on to it, and then we can take a picture? Yeah, you can face that way. And one for the city. All right, congratulations, sir. Thank you so much for the good work, man. Thank you.
Next, under presentations, we move on to letter B, which is a presentation on the first annual RGV Battle of the Heroes event. And this is hosted by Redemption Boxing. With us today, we have Mr. Patrick Willingham, the Director of Police Athletic League, including representatives of Redemption Boxing.
Good evening, Mayor, Commission.
Evening, sir.
Tonight, we're here just to announce the first annual RGV Battle of the Heroes event that we're going to be hosting at the New Parks and Rec Center on August 29th. It'll be a Saturday from about 1 p.m. till about 7 p.m. in the evening. It's a boxing event that focuses on first responders. They've also extended it to a few other departments. Here today, we've got Josh and Rubaldino from Redemption Boxing, and they'll go a little bit more into detail as to what the event is. But this event is a partnership between the San Juan Police Athletic League and Redemption Boxing that we'll be hosting at our center. Go ahead, Josh.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity.
Sure.
This event is for us to host a first annual Battle of the Heroes, which is our version of Battle of the Badges that's been hosted for the last 50 years in the whole United States. And basically, it's a USA sanctioned event, which the opponent or the contestants will have to have an amateur license, will have to get a physical, and USA Boxing will oversee the whole event. It is a real amateur bout, and it will be 3 rounds, 1 minute each. And as of right now, we have 12 actual bouts committed. The total will be 25. We're allowed to have up to 25 bouts. But with us and the city of San Juan as a partnership, we would love for this to continue as an annual thing because they're very successful in other cities. And from Rio Grande to Brownsville, which is the RGV, this has never been done. So this will be the first one ever done where we allow first responders to compete with each other.
Great, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, Roberto Rubaldino. We're bringing excitement to San Juan. Police officers versus DPS, firefighters, everything. Nowadays, people get all this social media and young people look up to these people on TikTok, make it ridiculous. We need to bring our police officers, our first responders, our real heroes to people, kids, see these guys battling in something safe, under control. I think it'll be a great, great, great event. This is our first show we're gonna do it, and we're super excited, especially here in our home. Actually, I was raised my teenage years right in front of the event. The first street of the event, that's where everything started. My father and myself, my brothers, we've been helping the RGV, the San Juan kids for the longest time, getting kids out of the streets, drugs, and now make it in the new building is super excited. And thank you for everything, guys.
Sure. Thank you. Josh, you mentioned it's gonna be overseeing the US boxing, right? So I'm
Yes.
assuming they're bonded and everything.
That's correct,
God
sir.
forbid anything happens, they're.
Every person that is registered under USA Boxing is insured with the fee that they have to pay annually. And part of the sanction fee that we've already paid includes a bond, sir.
Okay.
So anybody at the facility is covered. If we need to have an additional bond, that is not a problem. We've done it in the past. It's whatever the city requires us to do.
So just for the record, where exactly is this event gonna be held?
We partnered up with the PAL program and the Parks and Recs at the new facility
Okay.
off of, I think it's Sioux Road?
Sioux Road.
Sioux Road, yes.
Okay, my last question.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me that we have an officer from San Juan jumping in.
I actually got a call yesterday and three
All
are.
right, yeah.
I have a quick question. Is it a 1 day or 2 day event?
It's a one-day event, sir.
One day.
But
7.
with that said, since it's our first one, we are trying to see how it goes on both ends, you know, the logistics side of it and our part of it. So who knows, maybe we can make it a 2-day. Maybe, you know, it gets bigger and better as the years go by. But we're excited. Again, I'm a veteran, I mentioned that, and Robert has been a police officer. He was a police officer for the McAllen ISD, so it's dear to our heart, you know, and plus, I mean, it's fun, you know, have these guys go out there and challenge themselves and represent not only their agency, but their cities.
Sure. Okay. Any other questions? We're good? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Mayor, before I skip to item for letter C under presentation, I'd like permission just to bring up Chief Cifuentes for a second. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Chief, can you come up real quick? Thank you, Chief. I just wanted to basically put this on the record. I asked Chief Cifuentes to come up here. He doesn't really know what I'm going to say right now, but I want to commend him and his officers for an experience that I guess I had the privilege to see today from my office. But we witnessed an individual, an elderly man that looked in need of assistance. And, you know, based on the visual, you know, I did notice that he was in need of assistance, like I said. Anyways, I did call Chief Cifuentes on this just to kind of do a wellness checkup. So as I was on the phone with him, he mentioned, you know, basically if I could take a picture from the distance and send it to him. And it turned out that this individual did look in distress. He looked like he needed help. And it turns out that this individual was reported by his family last night as missing. Okay, this gentleman is an elderly individual, and it turns out that he resides on the north end of the railroad tracks. So it was reported that he was missing at 4 a.m. last night, and they were looking for him. But again, as it turns out that the gentleman does suffer from Alzheimer's disease, and I think we all are familiar with that and do know that, you know, it is difficult. And some of these situations like this don't always happen in a happy ending. But we're happy to say that upon discussion with Chief, literally on the phone, you're talking about, if I say 30 seconds, that was too long. But in 30 seconds, we had 4 to 5 officers there, 2 females and 2 males, and their vehicles. I witnessed them addressing the gentleman. Of course, I couldn't hear, but just the way that they were looking into him and treating him. Eventually, they distinguished that he was okay. They stood him up, and honestly, he looked like he was hurting from whatever he went through last night. But again, I just want to commend our police officers because, again, for not only their quick response, but just the care that they took to assist this individual. And, you know, I haven't been in contact with the family, but I'm sure the family is relieved and happy. The chief, if you can just provide a quick update on the gentleman, just to make sure everything's good.
Yeah, so he's safe and sound. He's already back at home. Like Mr. Guajardo said, he does suffer from Alzheimer's. The report did come in last night in the morning. As a matter of fact, when Mr. Guajardo spoke to me over the phone, investigators were on the other side of the neighborhood of Business 83 trying to locate surveillance cameras to see if they had seen anything by the time Mr. Guajardo called me. I did explain to him that situations like this, we do rely a lot on the community, a lot of citizens, you know. For example, you saw him in that moment. You saw him in, you know, not a normal person that you would see, you know, just sitting there behind a building, kind of hidden from the public. So we rely a lot on that. And that was a prime example of when we request assistance from the community. In this instance, just about less than 8 hours have passed by that we didn't push it to the public, because first we want to try to do everything we can in reference to law enforcement, getting other law enforcement agencies involved. But it just so happened that Mr. Guajardo was able to see him as a citizen, communicated it to us, and we were able to return the gentleman or the person back to the family.
Good job, chief.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job, Chief.
Okay, Mayor. Next, under letter C, we have presentations on the departmental reports. With us tonight, we have the Department of Planning and Zoning, Department of Parks and Recreation, the Department of Sanitation, and the San Juan Memorial Library.
At this time,
Go ahead.
at this time, any questions for the directors? Planning, Parks, Sanitation, and Memorial Library. Any questions? No, I think, no, we're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Next, we move on to public hearings. Under item number 6, letter A, we hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance for the conditional use permit for the sale of alcoholic beverages, DQ, wine and malt beverage retailers off-premise at M&M Chill Spot Drive-Thru located at 301 South Cesar Chavez Road, legally described as Lot 1, M&M subdivision, as requested by MAR and MR 1994 LLC. With us, we have Ms. Monica Gomez, our planning director.
Hi, good evening. This is a public hearing regarding the conditional use permit for the sale of alcoholic beverages at M&M Chill Spot Drive-Thru. This business has been in operation since 2010. They are changing owners, so the applicant is required to comply with a new permit with the city and with the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission. The proposed hours of operation are Monday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Notifications were mailed out to 8 property owners. We didn't receive any comments in favor or against the request. The staff recommendation and the planning and zoning recommends approval of this conditional use permit. And this is a public hearing, and I'm available for any questions.
This time, I'm going to open this up at 5:52 p.m. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against?
My name is Juan. I'm here representing Marisol and Mario. She's having a health with a couple of x-rays.
Okay.
So I'm here. They couldn't be here today, but we'll comply with anything that
Sure.
the planning wants, with anything.
What was your name again, sir?
Ismael Morin.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, have a good day. God bless you all.
Thank you. Anyone else? If not, I'll close this at 5:53 p.m. Is there a motion to? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Yes, we move on to letter B, hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance for the conditional use permit for the sale of alcoholic beverages, DQ, wine and malt beverage retailers off-premise at Dollar General Store number 25987, located at 2703 North Veterans Boulevard, legally described as Lot 1, DG Veteran Subdivision, as requested by Dolgan Corp. of Texas Incorporated. Ms. Gomez?
Yes, this is also a public hearing regarding the self-alcoholic beverages at the new Dollar General located at the corner of Eldora and Veterans Boulevard. We sent notifications to 9 property owners within the 200-foot radius. No comments were received in favor or against the request. The Planning and Zoning Commission, along with the Staff recommends approval of the conditional use permit, and this is also a public hearing, and I'm available for any questions.
This time I'm gonna open this up at 5:54 PM. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Any questions, members of the commission? If not, I'll close this at 5:54 PM. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Next, we need to move to item for letter C. Hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance for the conditional use permit for the sale of alcoholic beverages.
Hold on, Mr. Wahid. Yes, sir. Were you?
Yeah, I represent Dollar General, I'm the businessman
Okay.
for that store.
Okay.
Uh,
It just,
I just want to represent myself,
okay.
and I also brought my store manager that runs that store. Our corporation just called me and for us to be here.
Okay.
To represent Dollar General.
Great.
But also, we're here to serve the community.
Great.
If y'all ever need anything, I will give you my business
Sure.
card after the meeting, and, but we're here to represent Dollar General.
Okay, so thank you so much for saying yes to San Juan and being part of our family.
Yeah, I have from McAllen to Donna,
Yes.
so, but she represents that store, and we just built it a year ago, but we're also here to serve the community, whatever, disasters, schools, we're always helping out, so.
Thank you.
We're here to help.
So this particular item just passed, okay,
Yes.
just so that way you know. All right? Thank you,
I
sir.
just wanted to present myself.
Yes, thank you, sir. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No problem. Yes, under letter C, we hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance for the conditional use permit for the sale of alcoholic beverages, BG, wine and malt beverage retail dealers on premise permit at Santa Chelada Drive-Thru located at 4101 North Veterans Boulevard, legally described as west 132.37 feet of the north, 120 feet of Lot 5, Block 5, John Klausner subdivision, as requested by Santa Chelada Incorporated.
This is a public hearing for the alcoholic sale at Santa Chelada drive-thru. This is also a drive-thru that has been in existence since 2010. They are just changing owners. They need to apply and comply with the city and the TABC permits. The proposed hours of operation are Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday from 12 p.m. to 1 a.m., and Sundays from 12 to 10 p.m. Notice of public hearings were mailed out to 13 property owners. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommends approval of this conditional use permit, and this is a public hearing.
Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Any questions, members of the commission? If not, I'll close this at 5:57 PM. Is there a motion to approve? So moved. In second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
And next, we move on to letter D. Hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance for the rezoning request from single-family residence district RS to multifamily residence district RMF for the property located at 307 East 11th Street, legally described as Lot 2 and 3, Block 1, Gossett Block subdivision, as requested by Elias Hayir Gutierrez.
Yes, this is also a public hearing. The applicant has submitted a request to rezone 2 residential lots into multifamily residential district. Each lot is 60 feet by 150 feet. The surrounding area is a residential area. According to the future land use map, the property will be designated for residential use. It is noted that on November 2024, the Planning and Zoning and the City Commission denied the same request to 2 lots located on the back of this property. The properties were located on the corner of Wyoming and 10th Street. Public notice of this meeting was on the newspaper, and we sent the notifications to 22 property owners. We received 3 emails in opposition, but 2 emails were included in the packet, and 1 was sent back on Friday. So staff recommendations, along with the Planning and Zoning Commission, recommends denial of the rezoning request.
Okay, at this time, I'm gonna open this up at 5:59 PM. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Okay, you can come up to the podium and speak.
I've spoken to several of
Can
my
you
neighbors.
state your name for the record? I'm sorry.
Raquel Jimenez, thank you
Oh.
for letting me speak, Commission, and good evening. So I spoke to several of our neighbors. We're all against it. One of my neighbors couldn't be here today, but she sent the email to my other neighbor, the one who's lived in his property for 50 years. And I don't live on 11th Street, I live on 10th Street. But yeah, we're against it. It's not, it's not good for traffic. There's no sidewalk. The middle school's right there. You're gonna be adding to a very busy street. It'll be my backdoor neighbor's property, and it'll just, multi-family residence is not feasible in that area. And I came and spoke against the one that she mentioned in November down my street. So, that's it, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? For or against? I already spoke. Yes, sure. Okay. I'll go ahead and close this at 6 PM.
Mayor, if I may.
Go ahead, sir.
I'd like to recommend that we go with the recommendation for denial as presented by the planning and zoning and the residents already. So motion is to deny.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Cantu. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we move on to letter E. Hold a public hearing for the rezoning request from single-family residence district RS to multifamily residence district RMF of the 6.68 acre tract of land out of lot 12, Stewart's addition to the Conway Gardens subdivision, located approximately 200 feet north from Hall Acres Road along the west side of Stewart Road, as requested by Tasha Group LLC. This one, Mayor, has been requested to be tabled.
Okay.
The LLC has requested some additional information from the city, so we're gonna.
Table this item?
Request to table this item, yes, sir.
I do have a question though, before we make that recommendation. So by tabling it, is it going back to the planning and zoning or is it just coming back to us? The new information is for whom?
Yeah, well, my understanding is Monica is the contractor or the owner of the property, wants some additional information from the city, correct?
She's requesting information when was informed about the plan and zoning in the city commission. The information was already sent to him. Letters, correspondence, public notices, emails, everything.
Okay, so does that, what Mayor Pro Tem asked, does that information go back to the planning and zoning?
The email states
Or does it come
just to
straight to
table
us?
the city commission.
Okay.
You have a copy of them.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a copy of it. So is that gonna make, it doesn't impact the decision already made by the?
No, exactly.
Okay.
It's already been presented to the planning and zoning. They voted on it, so it doesn't go back for another consideration. It's just really coming back to us. We can do it at the next meeting in August.
Well, I guess the question was, because there's additional information that they're requesting, you know what I'm saying? But if you're saying it comes,
It come back to us, correct?
The city commission.
okay, okay, so is that, your recommendation is to table this? Then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this time, make it a motion to table.
Motion to table, Mayor?
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This item under public hearings E is tabled. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have consider the first reading of an ordinance to establish a fee to defray costs of collecting recorded municipal liens pursuant to subchapter A of Chapter 54, Texas Local Governmental Code, and subchapter A of Chapter 214, the Texas Local Government Code, providing for effective date, providing for publication, providing for severability clause, and providing for repeater clause. With us, we have Mayor Dafsa.
J.R. Garza with Purdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins, and Mott for the record. Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager, Legal Counsel. This is just to adopt the ordinance.
Okay, so this is just to kind of give you guys and the public history on, I had spoken to Mayor J.R. Garza a couple weeks ago, and he asked about the weedy lots. And as far as, I know, there's weedy lots. I brought this to the commission, kind of discussed it, and the last meeting we had. And so I wanted him here today just to kind of look at the ordinance and see if this would be something that the city would want to entertain, which I think we should, because we do have a big problem with weedy lots, and I know there's a process, and I know that our planning and zoning or our code enforcers usually go tag the weedy lot, am I correct? And then they got so many days to cut their lot. Now, if they don't, for some reason, if the city goes and cuts it, we just file that paperwork, right? So now with this firm, they can go out and send out these.
Yes, that's correct, Mayor. So we're here to help the city of San Juan collect those liens, those municipal mowing liens. For whatever reason, sometimes within the community, you'll see some lots that are vacant, that are just extremely weedy. The city does their part in sending out resources, whether it's manpower, with that manpower comes, services such as diesel, the guys you're pulling off the streets to go clean these lots, all of that, right? Then it gets filed into what's called a municipal lien, weedy lot lien, and then it gets put into a file cabinet, right? And to collect that money, really, it's really difficult to try to get a hold of people and try to find out what's going on in that household. So what our job is to do is to help the city of San Juan collect those liens and bring that money back to the city. We've seen some cities with upwards of over $600,000 in outstanding liens. So there's quite a bit of money out there that we can help collect and bring back to the city at no cost to the city. And I'm here to answer any questions you all may have.
I was already gonna ask, what's the cost of the city?
Yeah, yeah, there's no cost to the city.
Perfect.
Yeah, since you also do our core costs and fines and stuff like
Yes,
that.
we also help you guys out with your municipal court fine and fees, also, collecting outstanding tickets, all that kind of stuff, outstanding, whatever's going on in the court that is delinquent.
Right.
Purdue Brandon goes out there and does a collection for the city.
So obviously you'd get with the P and Z department to, I guess, start a process? how-
Absolutely, yes, sir. We would be working hand in hand with code enforcement. We have former code enforcement employees with our firm that just concentrate on this type of service. So what we would do would be setting up calls with your team. We will give them, whether it's Zoom or we come here in person. But we're going to be coordinating with your team to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Right.
And that we're collecting as much as we can for the city of San Juan.
Right.
I think what's important to note here, Mayor and Mayor, is that, adopting this ordinance for these additional fees, especially, it's also for administrative fees that we incur, the city incurs, which will tack on to any type of late fees that are due to us already, which is a no cost to our citizens.
Right.
Am I correct?
Right.
So it's no cost to the taxpayer.
No cost to the taxpayer.
These are the fees that we like to implement to help offset administrative costs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And at the end of the day, you're getting to clean up your neighborhoods, those areas of concern, right? For whatever reason, they're weedy, they're abandoned, there's all kinds of reasons why. But our job is to make sure that they're maintained and also to collect what is owed to the city.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Chris?
Yeah,
It's not a public hearing.
Oh, yeah, the public hearing already, you all have your public comments.
Yes, correct.
Already, and this is not a public hearing matter. No, I'm sorry, no.
After the meeting, you can.
Yes,
Any other questions, members of the commission?
hold on.
hold on.
And I think this one is just to adopt the ordinance, and
That's
then
it.
you'll have an actual action item to follow.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a process.
No, no, sure, there's no hearing on this one.
No, but this is just to
Oh,
adopt
yes.
it,
This is just to adopt.
and that's it.
And then there's another item that will actually have an action item.
All right, any questions? If not, is there a
And just to
motion?
clarify the record, the public comment, you can make a comment on an item that's being discussed, but it has to be done during the public comment section, which was held in the beginning of the meeting. So just to make it. Yes. Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Motion to approve, Mayor?
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Next, Mayor, we move on to item number 7, letter A, discussion of possible action, if any, to authorize staff to solicit a request for qualifications for engineering services. We have Ms. Maldonado, our purchasing agent.
Good evening, Mayor, members of the commission, Mr. Guajardo. Staff is recommending approval to authorize staff to solicit the request for qualifications for engineering services.
Okay.
This is the yearly one that we do too.
No, this is just a request for us to go out for solicitation.
Right, we usually select,
Yeah, but I think what we're doing here is, I think we're, okay, can you, Jared, can you, talk?
Yeah, what it is, Mayor, we're gonna solicit, basically RFQs, for engineering services. Once they submit in a timely manner, I think it's, within 30 days, correct?
Within 30 days, for sure.
Yeah, within 30 days, we'll collect that information and then present it to commission.
this is part of the rotation that we do annually.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, there
that was my
needs,
question.
yeah, we need additional, maybe two
Yeah,
or three
no, no,
more
yeah, I was just wondering if
because of the work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Yes, sir, we move on to, item number 8. Letter A, discussion and action, if any, to adopt written findings as to the collection services contract and approve a contingency fee, contract with Purdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins, and Mott LLP for the collection of delinquent municipal liens owed to the city of San Juan, and notice of said contract is posted with the agenda in accordance with section 2254 of the government code.
So is this pretty much going into the contract with Purdue, Brandon, am I correct?
Yes,
Mayor.
Mayor, this is the actual
Thank you.
action
Yeah,
item.
so, all right. Any questions?
No, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
With
guys.
that being said, is there a motion to?
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
The next move under, item number 9, consent agenda. We have one item, letter A, under consent agenda, which is the approval of city commission meeting minutes, May 8th of 2018 and June 25th of 2024.
This time under consent agenda, is there anything we need to amend or modify under consent agenda? If not, is there a motion to approve?
Move. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, we move on to item number 10, executive session. Letter A, the San Juan City Commission will convene an executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Bernie's Texas statutes and codes annotated, Government Code Chapter 551.071, consultation with attorney. Pursuant, item number 1, pursuant to section 551.071, consultation with attorney, discussion regarding any matters related to legal advice on pending or contemplated litigation settlement offer.
With that being said, is there a motion to enter executive?
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are entering at 6:12 p.m. We're back from executive session at 6:34 p.m. Is there a motion to reconvene?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Under executive session, at this time, we're taking no action. No action under executive session A1. With that being said, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This meeting has been adjourned at 6:34 p.m. Thank you.